Welcome students. We have seen many basic concepts of thermodynamics. Now it is time for us to see whether how well we understood those concepts. That we'll do by solving some problems. Okay. Right. Now look at this problem. An ideal gas with gamma equal to 1.4 is heated at constant pressure by giving 140 joules of heat. Find du and dw. Now dq is given, gamma value is given. Okay. Now he is asking us change in internal energy and work done also. Okay, when two are given, we can find out the third one. When only one is given, only delta Q is given as 140 joules. Okay, how to find out du and dw? Okay, for that he has given us a hint, gamma equal to 1.4. What is gamma equal to? Gamma equal to ratio of specific heat, Cp by Cv equal to gamma. That is equal to 1.4 it has given. Means it's a diatomic gas. Okay. Now at constant pressure means it is an isobaric process. In an isobaric process, we know that dq equal to, right, n cp dt. Okay, and what is du? Du equal to, anywhere du equal to n cv dt, we write n cv dt. Okay, so in a constant pressure process, dq equal to ncp dt we can write. Okay, anywhere du equal to ncv dt, change in internal energy is ncv dt we can write for an ideal gas. Okay, so I will divide these two. Okay, when I divide this two, n and n they get cancelled, change in temperature dt also gets cancelled. So dq by du equal to cp by cv. Okay, cp by cv is gamma given as 1.4. Therefore, du, change in internal energy, equal to dq by 1.4. dq is given as 140 joules. Okay, 140 by 1.4, that is nothing but 100 joules. Okay, this is the change in internal energy of the gas when it is heated at constant pressure by taking heat of 140 joules. Then du is 100 joules, right? dq equal to 100 plus delta w, 140 equal to 100 plus delta wr, external work done equal to delta q minus du, which is nothing but 40 joules. Therefore, delta w equal to, right, delta q minus du we can write 140 joules of heat given, du equal to 100 joules just now we have found. Okay, therefore delta w equal to 40 joules. Okay, so here I have used the concept of what you call du as ncv dt, and for a constant pressure process, that is an isobaric process, delta q equal to, right, ncp dt. Okay, so cp by cv I try to find out because gamma only is given. Only gamma is given here. No other information is given. Okay, with the help of gamma we could easily find these two things, right? This is one problem. Now look at this problem. A gas is taken from A to B in three paths as shown. Find the work done in each path. Okay, means this gas, he has not given how many moles of gas or whatever it is. Because nothing is mentioned, we have to consider it as an ideal gas only. There are three paths given. Gas is going from A to B via ACB and directly AB and through ADB. Okay, so he's asking us what is the work done in ACB path, what is the work done in this direct AB path, and what is the work done in ADB path. Okay, so the three paths are W ACB, okay, W AB and W ADB. Okay, we have to calculate one by one. Now, what is WACB? Is equal to, now what type of process it is, right? Here from A to C, volume is remaining constant. Volume is remaining constant. That is, when volume is remaining constant, change in volume dV equal to 0 or work done dW equal to PdV will be equal to 0. So in going from A to C, the gas is not doing any work. So ACB is nothing but the work done in taking the gas from C to B only. Okay, that is WACB is nothing but WCB only because WAC is anyway 0. Okay, now what is this type of process? It is a constant pressure process where volume is changing from 10 cc to 25 cc. Constant pressure process means it is isobaric process. Work done is simply PdV. What is the pressure at this point? It is 30 kilopascal. Kilo means 10 to the power 3. Pascal means Newton per meter square into change in volume okay, into change in volume. Okay, what is volume change? Volume change is from 10 cc to 25 cc. That is, difference is 25 minus 10, 15 cc. 15 cubic centimeters means 1 centimeter is 10 to the power minus 2 meters. Centimeter cube is 10 to the power minus 2 whole cube. That is 10 to the power minus 6 meter cube. Okay, so pressure into volume, that is meter cube here. Okay, now we have to simplify this. Okay, 30 into 10 to the power, that is 3 into 10 to the power 4 into 10 to the power minus 6 is 10 to the power minus 2. 3 into 15 is 45. 45 into 10 to the power minus 2, 45 Newton per meter square into meter cube. That is nothing but, okay, Newton meter is the work done. Okay, right? So this is WACB. Okay, next, what is WADBVC? Okay, WADB is nothing but WADB. Now we see what are the steps involved. In going from A to D, pressure is remaining constant at 10 kilopascal, right? Volume is increasing from, right, 10 to 25. Okay, so this is an isobaric process. From D to B, what is happening here? Volume is remaining constant. Okay, pressure is increasing from 10 kPa to 30 kPa, kilopascals. Okay, right? Means what type of process is DB? DB is an isochoric process. In an isochoric process, again, dV equal to 0, work done, dW equal to PdV equal to 0. So the total work done in taking from the gas from A to D to B is nothing but, right, work done by the gas in taking it from A to B, A to D. Okay, that is a constant. That is WAD only is important here, because WDB is anyway 0. It is an isochoric process. Okay, so WAD is nothing but pressure here, 10 kilopascal, 10 into 10 to the power 3 Newton per meter square into change in volume is again 15. Change in volume is 15 into 10 to the power minus 6 meter cube, because 1 cc equal to 10 to the power minus 6 meter cube. Okay, so this is nothing but 15, 10 to the power 4 into 10 to the power minus 2, that is 10 to the power minus 10 to the power minus 6 is 10 to the power minus 2 into 15 is nothing but 0.15 joules. Okay, work done is 0.15 joule or Newton meter. Okay, right? So this is this work done in WADB. Next one, the direct process A to B. Now it is a straight line going from A to B here. Okay, in a PV diagram, work done in any path is nothing but area between the curve and the volume axis. What is the area between this curve and volume axis? Area between this curve and volume axis is this entire area between the curve and the volume axis will give us the total amount of work done. Okay, means this area we want to find out. Okay, this area is nothing but this rectangle and this triangle. So what is the area of this rectangle? Okay, length into breadth. That is, right, how much it is? Length is nothing but 10 kilopascal. That is WAB equal to, okay, 10 kilopascal, that is 10 into 10 to the power 3 into, right, 15 cc, 25 minus 10, that is 15 into 10 to the power minus 6 plus area of this triangle. Okay, area of this triangle is half base into height. Half into base is nothing but 15 cc, again 15 into 10 to the power minus 6 into height of the triangle is from here to here, that is 30 minus 10, 20 kilopascal, 20 into 10 to the power 3. Okay, simplify this. 10 to the power 4 into 10 to the power minus 6, that is nothing but 10 to the power minus 2 into 0.1 into 15 is 0.15 plus half base into height. Okay, this is nothing but 2 tens are, okay, 10 into 10 to the power 3, 10 to the power 4, 10 to the power minus 6, 10 to the power minus 2, again 0.15. 0.15 plus 0.15 equal to 0.3 joules. 0.3 joules. Okay, so work done in the three parts are given like this. WACB is 0.45, WAB is 0.3 joules, and WADB is 0.15 joule. Okay, we'll go to next problem. Now look at another problem. Here, right, internal energy U is taken on y-axis and volume is taken on x-axis. Right, it is a cyclic process. By looking at it, we can tell A, B, C, D is a cyclic process. Here temperature is given as 300 Kelvin. Okay, here temperature is given as 500 Kelvin. Now what, and volumes are V0 and 2V0. What is the heat absorbed by 2 moles of an ideal gas in this cyclic process? This is a cyclic process. Okay, so in the cyclic, what is the heat absorbed is asking. Now the moment we see a cyclic process, what should we understand? In a cyclic process, okay, the change in internal energy will be equal to 0. Okay, because internal energy is a point or state function we have seen. Okay, you start from one point. Okay, here internal energy is U1. You make some changes and change the state to U2. Again from here you change its internal energy to U3, and if you bring it back to its initial point, internal energy will remain as U1 only. Change in internal energy du will be equal to 0 in any cyclic process that we have seen as first application of first law of thermodynamics. Okay, so first law of thermodynamics says what? Delta Q equal to, right, du plus delta W. Okay, change in internal energy du is equal to 0, so delta Q equal to delta W. The question is, what is the heat absorbed by 2 moles of an ideal gas? Heat absorbed by 2 moles of an ideal gas is nothing but, right, work done, external work done in that process. Now what is the external work done in the process? We have to see. Okay, so how many steps are involved? A to B, B to C, C to D, and D to A. Okay, so the total work done is equal to the heat absorbed. So we can split this into the total work done, delta W as equal to, okay, delta W as equal to delta W as equal to WAB plus WBC plus WCD plus WDA. Okay, what is WABVC? WAB, what's happening? Volume is remaining constant, V0 only. The system is going from a state A to state B, means its internal energy is increasing. Okay, what type of process is volume is remaining constant means, right, it is an isochoric process. In an isochoric process, work done is 0. So WAB is equal to 0. Okay, now in WBC, what is happening? WBC is occurring at a constant temperature of 500 Kelvin. Okay, internal energy is remaining constant. Internal energy, because temperature is constant, internal energy will remain constant. Volume is increasing from V0 to 2V0. Okay, so it is nothing but, we can consider this as what? An isothermal process from B to C, where volume is increasing from V0 to 2V0. So work done in isothermal process. Okay, WBC is equal to, this is an isothermal process. This is an isothermal process. Okay, so work done is equal to what? nRT log V2 by V1 to the base E. N is number of moles given. There are 2 moles. Okay, R is 8.31 joule per mole Kelvin into temperature is given as 500 Kelvin. Okay, throughout the process BC. Okay, 500 into, right, V2. Final volume is 2V0 by V0. So that is nothing but log 2V0 by V0. That is nothing but log 2 to the base E. I told you log 2 to the base E, log 3 to the base E. We have to memorize this. Okay, log 2 to the base E value is 0.693. Okay, so this is nothing but 2 into, right, 500 is 1000. I can take directly, no issue. Okay, 1000 means this is 10 to the power 3 into 8.31 into log 2 to the base E is 0.693. In solving problems, approximately you take it as 0.7 to solve the problem, to get the answer quickly. And remember, when choosing the option, you have increased the value from 0.693 to 0.7. So the value you get is not the accurate value, you'll get a slightly higher value. So suppose you got 39.6. I'm giving a rough example. The actual answer will not be 39.6 because you have increased the value from 0.693 to 0.7. So the real option will be slightly less than 13.6. So choose an option which is less than 13.6 and very close to it, because here you have increased it by a very small amount. So some 13.5 or 39.5 or 39.4, something like that will be the right answer. Choose that option, put it and come out. Okay, right? So simplify this, you'll get WBC. Okay, next one. WCD, what type of process is again? CD here also, volume is remaining constant, that is a constant volume isochoric process. Work done WCD will be equal to 0. So WCD is 0. Okay, WCD equal to 0. Next one, WDA. WDA, right, here what is happening? Volume is decreasing from 2V0 to V0. Volume is decreasing means it is a compression. At what temperature? At a constant temperature 300 Kelvin, means it is nothing but an isothermal compression. In isothermal compression, what will happen? Work is done on the gas, system will lose heat into the surroundings. Temperature should remain constant, isn't it? Okay, so WDA is nothing but an isothermal compression. Isothermal compression. Okay, at what constant temperature? 300 Kelvin. That is, N is 2 moles into R is 8.31 into, right, temperature is 300 Kelvin into log final volume by initial volume. Log final volume, system is coming from 2V0 to V0, means final volume is V0, initial volume is 2V0. That is log V0 by 2V0 we get to the base E. V0 gets cancelled. It is nothing but log 1 by 2. Okay, the 2 into 300 is nothing but 600. 600 into 8.31 into log 1 by 2 to the base E. That's nothing but log 1 minus log 2. Okay, minus log 2 minus 0.7 it will be. Okay, so this is nothing but 600 into 8.31 into approximately minus 0.7. The actual value is minus 0.693. Okay, so work done W or DA. You are getting negative sign here. Negative means what? Negative work means what? Work is done on the system. It is an isothermal compression. Okay, so what is the total amount of work done? Total amount of work done nothing but WDA plus WCD plus WBC plus WAB. Simply add them. That gives you total work done is nothing but delta Q, the amount of heat absorbed by the gas in the cyclic process, right? A, B, C, A, D. Okay. Now look at this problem. Okay, there is a path given A to B. Okay, this is a PV diagram, but with coordinates interchanged. Volume is on y-axis, pressure is on x-axis. Okay, this process is going, right, what you call from A to B like this. So in the process AB, if 70 calories of heat is extracted, find the change in internal energy. That is the problem. So first law of thermodynamics, as usual, delta Q equal to, right, du plus delta W. Okay, delta Q is nothing but heat extracted. He's saying heat coming out of system according to sign convention is negative. So delta Q is inherently negative. Delta Q equal to how much heat is extracted? 70 calories. 70 into 170 calories means 1 calorie equal to 4.18 joules or approximately 4.2 joules. Okay, 4.18 joule per calorie. Okay, so this is 70 into 4.18. It will be approximately how much? 270 into 4, 280, 280 into 14, 294 or 293. Around 293. Because this is heat extracted from the system, I should put minus sign here. Minus 293 joules. Okay, right? That is delta Q. He's asking us du, means we should find delta W now. Okay, what is delta W? In a PV diagram, right, area between the curve and the volume axis will give us work done, we have seen, isn't it? It is nothing but this area. Okay, this entire area between this curve and the volume axis means, right, between this axis. Okay, now this area contains two parts. One is a rectangular path and the next one is a triangular area. So area of this rectangle is nothing but length into breadth. Length into breadth means here length is 200 kilopascal. That is delta W equal to, right, it is of two parts. One is rectangular path and this triangular path. Okay, for the rectangular path it is, right, length into breadth. Length is nothing but 200 kilopascal. Kilo means 10 to 200 into, okay, 200 into, kilo means 10 to the power 3, pascal is Newton per meter square, okay, right, into breadth is this height, 250 minus 100, it is 150 cc, okay, 150 cc means 10 to the power minus 6 meter cube. So if you simplify this, what do you get? 200 into, that is nothing but 2 into 10 to the power 5 I can write, and this one as 1.5 into, right, 10 to the power minus 4 I can write. 2 into 1.5 is nothing but 3 into 10 to the power 5 into 10 to the power minus 4 is nothing but 10. 3 into 10 is 30 joules. Okay, this plus, now I have to add the area of this triangular path also. What is the area of the triangular path? Half base into height. Okay, what is base of the triangle? 250 minus 100, it is 150 cc. 150 into 10 to the power minus 6 as usual, into height of the triangle from here to here is, right, 500 minus 200, that is 300 kilopascal, that is 300 into 10 to the power 3 Newton per meter square. Okay, if you simplify this, it is 150 into 1.5, I'll take this as 1.5 into 10 to the power minus 4, okay, into 1.5 into 10 to the power, simplify this. How do we simplify this? Okay, right, half into 300 is nothing but 150. So this is 150 into 10 to the power minus 6 into 150 into 10 to the power 3. Okay, so simplify this. How much? Put a point here, it will be 1.5 into 10 to the power minus 4, and put another 1.5 into, right, 10 to the power, it will be 5. Okay, 1.5 into 1.5, okay, 15 into 15, 225, 1.5 into 1.5 is 2.25 into 10 to the power minus 4, 10 to the power into 5, it is nothing but 10. That is 22.5 joules. So the total work done is 30 plus 22.5. Okay, that is nothing but 52.5. So now what is the amount this work done, right? See what type of process it is. System is going from A to B. What is happening to volume? Volume is decreasing from 250 to 100 cc. Okay, that is, volume is decreasing means it is nothing but a compression. Okay, in a compression, work is done on the gas. Work done on the gas is negative, we said, means this 52.5 joules is intrinsically negative. 52.5 joules is intrinsically negative. Okay, delta W. Okay, delta Q is also negative, minus 293 joules, 293.5 joules. Therefore, first law of thermodynamics says what? Okay, delta Q equal to du plus delta W, that is minus 293 is equal to du, right, minus 52.5. That is nothing but du equal to, bring this to the side, it is 52.5 minus 293. Okay, 52.5 minus 293 is approximately 290 minus 50 is 240. Okay, 293 minus 50 is 243 into 2.5, around 241 joules. Around 241 joules approximately I am writing here. This is the change in internal energy, right? Is it negative or positive? 52 minus 293, we are getting negative here. Okay, du is negative means what? Du is negative means internal energy is decreasing. Okay, means when you are doing work on the system is losing, right, some energy. Internal energy is also decreasing, means what? Right, the heat lost by the system is more than the work done on the system. That's why internal energy is decreasing. Okay, right? So this is one good problem. Now look at this problem. For a monoatomic gas in a process, if P is proportional to 1 by T, find the molar specific heat. Okay, we have seen a polytropic process where PV to the power n equal to some constant. Okay, where n is called polytropic exponential, right? N is other than 1 or gamma, that is apart from isothermal and adiabatic, all other process with the different n values are polytropic process only. Okay, now some process where pressure is proportional to 1 by T has given. Okay, and monoatomic gas means okay, now In a polytropic process, the heat capacity C equal to, remember this formula, it is Cv plus R by, right, 1 minus N. R by 1 minus N we write. How did we get this one? In general, right, dq equal to, right, du plus work done delta W. Okay, so dq by dt is equal to du by dt plus dw by dt. Okay, dq by dt, right, is equal to, dq by dt is nothing but heat given in that polytropic process Cl, right. Du by dt is nothing but molar specific at constant volume Cv plus dw by dt. Okay, right, for a volume change from initial volume V1 to final volume V2, if I calculate dw and estimate dw by dt, we will get the final formula as molar specific heat C equal to Cv plus R by 1 minus N. What is Cv? Cv is equal to R by gamma minus 1 is the general expression we have seen earlier. So R by 1 minus N. Okay, remember this formula or memorize this formula. C equal to R by gamma minus 1 plus R by 1 minus N, or Cv plus R by 1 minus N, where N is polytropic exponential, means it is this value in the relation PV to the power something. That something is nothing but our N here. Okay, for every process we have to see, right, try to put that process in this form PV to the power N and find out the N value and substitute here. Gamma value, monatomic gas is said. For monatomic gas, gamma equal to, right, 1.67 is standard or 5 by 3. Now we have to put this expression P proportional to 1 by T in the form PV to the power N and try to find out what is the N value. Okay, right, now P is proportional to 1 by T or some P equal to some constant by T. So for an ideal gas, PV equal to RT for 1 mole. Okay, T equal to, I'll put K by P. So it is nothing but RK by P. R is gas constant, K is some constant here. So it is nothing but P square into V equal to some constant, or PV to the power half equal to some another constant. Okay, take square root of this one. PV to the power half equal to constant. Compare this expression with this expression. PV to the power N means in such a polytropic process N equal to half. Substitute that value of N equal to half here, you will get the molar specific heat in the gas in that process. Okay, C equal to R by 1.67 minus 1, gamma equal to 1.67 for a monatomic gas, plus R by 1 minus N is equal to half here. N is equal to half. 1 minus half is nothing but half, that is nothing but 2R. So R by, right, 0.67 minus 2R. Okay, whatever is the value, that is the molar specific heat. Substitute R value here, 8.314. Okay, 8.31 by 0.67 minus 2 into, right, 8.31. Simplify that. Okay, you will get the molar heat, specific heat of that gas in that process. Okay, right, this is one good problem. Next one, we'll go for another problem. Okay, a gas undergoes a process such that P is proportional to 1 by T. If the molar specific heat of in this process is 33.24, find the degrees of freedom of the molecules of the gas. Okay, this problem is nothing but the extension of the previous problem what we have seen. Okay, there also P is proportional to 1 by T given. Okay, undergoes a process such that P proportional to 1 by T. If the molar specific heat in this process, now earlier he asked us to find out C value, now directly has given us C value 33.24. Okay, 33.24 joule per mole Kelvin. Find the degrees of freedom of the molecule in that gas. Okay, right, now which gas he has not mentioned. Okay, once I know which gas, which type of gas it is, then I can find out the number of degrees of freedom. Okay, why? There is one formula we have seen. Degrees of freedom and the gamma value of a gas are related as gamma equal to 1 plus 2 by what you call N. N is number of degrees of freedom. Number of degrees of freedom. Okay, or 1 by, we can write this as what you call F also, because N we are trying for polytropic exponential. Okay, right, is nothing but 1 plus 2 by F. F is degrees of freedom, gamma value. Okay, for such a process, what a polytropic process, molar specific heat, C equal to, right, Cv plus R by 1 minus N. So I am directly taking the result from the previous problem. For P proportional to 1 by T, we got the expression as PV to the power half equal to some constant, that is polytropic exponential N is equal to half. I am directly taking that what you call value here. Okay, so 1 minus half is nothing but half, it goes up and becomes 2R. C equal to R by gamma minus 1 plus 2R it will be. Okay, now we have to find out gamma value. Once I get gamma value equal to 1 plus 2 by f I do, I'll get number of degrees of freedom. Nothing but extension of the previous problem. Okay, right, now how to proceed? Okay, right, so this R you take common. Okay, C by R equal to 1 by gamma minus 1 plus 2 it will be. What is C given? C given is 33.24. Okay, so 33.24 by R is 8.31 is equal to 1 by gamma minus 1 plus 2. Okay, 33.24 by 8.31, 8 4s are 32, 8.34s are 1.2 means 33.2 something. So exactly it goes 4 times. That's why he has taken it as 33.24 to give us a whole number. Okay, right, so 4 equal to 1 by gamma minus 1 plus 2 or 1 by gamma minus 1 is equal to 4 minus 2 is 2 or gamma minus 1 equal to 1 by 2, gamma equal to 1 plus half 3 by 2, that is equal to 1.5. When gamma is 1.5, simply substitute that in this formula. Okay, gamma equal to 1 by 2 plus f, you will get degrees of freedom. Okay, that is 1.5. Okay, right, 1.5 equal to 1 plus 2 by f, that is 2 by f equal to, right, 1.5 minus 1, then nothing but 0.5 or f equal to 4, means that gas has 4 degrees of freedom. Okay, so this is how we can the number of degrees of freedom of the molecules of the gas, right? The gas has 4 degrees of freedom we say. Okay.